You sons of guns. Holy crap, everybody. Before I could even get my cup of coffee started, we hit the community challenge, everybody. So, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. We're going to be having, on our guild event, you're going to be joined by Lutz McEmu. Emo. Lutz McEmu. Now that would be an interesting cosplay. Next challenge, Emu cosplay. What do you guys think? But how's everybody doing today? Holy crap. I'm gonna be honest, I expected that the challenge would reach its conclusion today. I just didn't think it would happen that quick. So it was basically within the first like 1 minute. It was like the first 1 minute of stream today. So Lady Iron hit first, and I saw it this time. That was before at least on the stream view. It was a little bit, I mean, there's a little bit of stream delay, like 2-second stream delay. It was before the fire had even finished zooming out at the very beginning of the stream starting screen. That's how quick that first was. So I at least have a barometer now. I've noticed where that one was versus the rest. So that one's up there. That one's up there. Well done. And Octi says, there you are. Welcome in, Lady Iron and Octi. Oh, we definitely, Lady Iron is confident. Octi noticed it was less than 1,000 ago. And Lady Iron says, oh, we got this. Yeah, indeed we did. And then Spooky comes in with the last 850 poggers. Indeed, my friend. Welcome. Appreciate the contribution as well as the you dropping in here today. Phil, greetings to you, my friend. You DJ, honks as always. Honky honks. How you doing, Nonder? Someone has to be on the first. Someone has to, I think. Anyway, you tried this time. Bad phone. All good, all good. Good morning to you, though, Nonder. And Charles, morning. How is everyone indeed? Combination of sleepy eyes and touch typing, of course. Not sure why it's so bad on Twitch, though. I do okay in other apps. Maybe Twitch has proximity to you, DJ. Maybe that could be. Twitch by phone is a nightmare for me, too. Granted, me and phone texting has issues as a baseline, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I don't send too many messages on Twitch mobile. If I'm on mobile, I'm generally lurking. But I get that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it would be. So, go get my laptop, but I'm lazy. It's all good. Better than typing eyes and sleepy touching. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Oh my, indeed. We did hit it indeed this morning, as Octi mentioned. Well done. Welcome in, Steph. How you doing? How is life? Gang, guild, guilders, guildites, guildies, guildings, if they're children. Lutz McGilders. Yeah, they still need them. Guildians of the Galaxy. That's pretty good. My preferred is Guildy folks. Guildings is pretty good. I agree. But yeah, Lutz McEmu. Yeah, we won't make the Lutz McEmu thing a thing unless you guys really want it. But yeah, Lady Iron's a hacker, probably. I mean, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of like what kind of tools there would be. Because I don't even think Twitch's webhook is that fast. I mean, think about it. Like, when do you get your go live notifications from Twitch? And that's built in. So Twitch mobile is pretty scuffed. I believe it. I generally can't watch on mobile because regardless of whether I'm on data or on Wi-Fi, and I can be on data with full service, it doesn't matter. And I can be watching on the lowest quality. It will buffer like crazy for me on mobile. I don't know. I'll watch it for a few and then it'll start buffering. And then I'll watch it for a few and it'll start buffering. And it's pretty much like, I know it's going to happen. Or I know when it happens, it's not going to get any better. So if it does start happening, I generally will have to drop out of the stream because there's like nothing I can do. But if it makes it a while without buffering, then I know, oh, okay, it might be okay this time. It just seems very random. very, very random, and it doesn't actually seem to have to do with my internet speeds. But guildings, like wildlings. Oh, guildlings? Yeah, it is guildlings. Okay, guildlings, like wildlings. Guildlings are kind of funny. That's funny. The tools are my fastest finger in the east. Click go live. Click the go live when it popped and it was already live a few minutes. Yeah, so that's it exactly. Like Twitch is not always right on it, even in their own webhook, you know. Hacked into your brain and knows when you're going live before you do. Oh, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Seeing what I'm seeing out of my own eyes? Just sits there all jacked in like Johnny Mnemonic, waiting for that first. I know I butchered that. Congrats on making the emo challenge. Thank you, Kimma. Thank you. Or whatever, you know. Whatever. It's cool, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna do it on Friday. It should be a good time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday for sure. Mrs. Magoots asked because we were pretty confident. Looking down now, seeing socks and sandals. Oh gosh. I'm actually not wearing socks and sandals today. It's not Friday, so I don't have to, but I'm wearing slippies, some slippers today. But yeah, it'll be good. Mrs. Magoots was asking when we should paint my nails, and I was like, oh, probably Thursday night. So Thursday night we'll start getting the nails ready, and then I've never done eyeliner, so I'm gonna have her do the eyeliner if she'll do it for me. I imagine she will. The hairdo's coming in today, if you can believe that. I was pretty confident we'd hit it, so I went ahead and placed the order yesterday. In case you were following along, I did say that the wig that I was looking at was out of stock. I forgot there was another wig I had found that actually might have even been a little bit better. And that one was in stock for 1-day shipping. So yeah. Whatever. Already in character. Of course. Always in character. I'm done hacking. You DJ and I do like the image of a jacked iron. Of course, right? Just be strong, let someone near your eyes can be tough. Is that right? If you cry for eyeliner, only add to the emo. That's true. I went to tear on the YouTube channel last night. Very fun stuff. Since I'm a late add to the community, it's nice to get in and caught up on the memes. Oh gosh. Yeah, I saw you leaving a couple comments in there, Spooky. I appreciate that. Yeah, the channel. So it's been dormant for a little while. I'm trying to pick it back up. Trying to pick up the YouTube's back up. It went dormant pretty much all spring. So yeah, I'm trying to get into a good groove. So the thing is, like, making YouTube videos is actually pretty fun. So like it shouldn't be that hard to make them, right? They're kind of fun, but I just hadn't been doing the best. So the spring was really rough. It was a very, very busy time. So let's see. Kind of like the muscles up Bork dog. Yeah, exactly. I line my own eyes, no problem, but someone else near me and I'm so twitchy. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, I know it's like super close to the eyeball, but can confirm. For the algorithm, I'm in the same boat. Okay, all right, I gotcha. That Lutz had the hockey floofy flow. Oh gosh, the emo hair when I was younger. So what I did when I was younger, let's see. I had, no, you know, like, it's funny. I had pretty much the same like stylist, whatever you want to call her. My mom always took me to this place that she had been going to. It was a friend of hers since like high school. And so I went there, and the couple of different haircuts or styles I'd gotten, I pretty much only had two. Different styles. I had just a simple, very simple like fade, where it was like a I don't know, like a 2 on the sides and then just scissor cut on the top. I had that haircut for probably 10 years. And then somewhere like interspersed in there, I decided to do the classic frosted tips, or whatever you want to call it, the highlight. So I never really let my hair grow out too long. Reason I didn't, when I was really young, like my hair was fairly long. But like when I was like young, like before school age, it was very, I have pretty wavy hair, like pretty wavy hair. So there are pictures of me as like a young boy, and I've got some pretty wavy hair. I never really let it grow out though, because I didn't like the way that like my hair is pretty. I don't know how to put it. I have a picture from the pandemic, like the time I went from getting my last haircut. You guys could see what I mean. When it starts growing over my ears, it just really bothered me. Really bothered me. My hair is just kind of fluffy curly, so it just looks really bad. But yeah. So I never actually grew my hair out too long. And then of course now I have a barber that I hope he never moves. And if I move, I'm going to be sad too. So yeah. But let's see. Make sure you look up when she's doing the bottom lash line. Oh, okay. All right. Loose McBoy Bander. Is Mrs. Magoo's looking forward to doing your makeup? I probably. Although she's been wanting to put mascara on my eyelashes for a long time. I don't really know why, but mascara is not really the thing though. So, NSYNC Frosted Tips. Okay, of course, yeah, Frosted Tips indeed. Let's mix ink. How very 90s, right? I have photos from my late teens, but I'd left the emo phase into the alt phase by then. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I really I didn't have all the look. I think I told you guys this before too. Like I never wore the like super tight black clothing, like the super tight skinny jeans to school or anything like that. Of course, then there were the ones that were the goths. They wore like the really big baggy jeans with the chains on them. I didn't wear those either. So I think the eyeliner is waterproof, so the mascara will show your emo tears better. Wait, the mascara? Are you adding mascara to this too? How you doing, Nitalicious? I know your nuts hurt. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really get into any sort of like fashion trends when I was in high school. I was just saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seriously had no sense of style when I was in school, when I was in like middle school or high school, but that eyeliner is going to persist into Tuesday. Oh gosh. I have a meet to go to on Saturday. Love that. Yeah, sappy claps. Went through a goth phase in high school. I was the artsy goth with the baggy jeans, always drawn in my sketchbook. There you go. What do you think looking back on that? Like, I've always wondered that if I had in fact like done the emo thing, like what would I think of myself looking back on it? Would I be like, dang, that was pretty awesome actually? Or would I be like kind of cringe at myself? I mean, I cringe at myself right now. So I'm kind of wondering like, would there be a thing I could do to not make myself cringe at my former self? I don't know. Probably not. I think we just kind of have that about ourselves, you know? But anyway, if I had, he says, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I was cringe either way. I was cringe. I was be cringe. So what is this? Oh, okay. We're good. I looked ridiculous. Baggy jeans are freaking comfortable though. I gotcha. Went through goth phase too. Went to a Marilyn Manson concert. Thought it was cool as heck. That's awesome. What kind of goth can we look forward to? Like Adam Lambert goth or South Park goth? Not goth. Emo. Long bangs were in front of my face. Awesome. Classic though. Classic. I actually think that I'll give you guys a preview. Of Adam Lambert. Let's see if I have a photo I can share on Discord. Oh yes, please do. Please, if we got any throwback photos, feel free. I am going to try to get you guys a preview though of emo loots. All right, I'll try to get you a preview. All right. Oh man. Not familiar with the difference between goth and emo. Yeah, it's a fairly subtle difference, but yet a vast difference at the same time. Yeah. Anyway, my friends, wow. It's hard to believe it's actually here though. The emo challenge coming up in 3 short days. So just a reminder, that just kind of adds to the guild event, but right now, the guild event is slated. I should have some time to work on the spreadsheet tonight to figure out how many game keys we'll give away. So I'll be sending that over to the mods when I get that finished up. But yeah, we'll be giving away multiple copies of Witch It at the beginning of stream around 8:20 a.m. So make sure if you want in on that game, enter via Discord and then be here in the Twitch chat at 8:20 Eastern Standard Time on Friday. I'll start it as close to 8:20 as I can. If I'm running late, that's fine, but I'm not going to start it any sooner than 8:20. All right. So that will be on Friday, 8:20, the Witch It giveaway. And then afterwards, we'll join the Discord voice chat for anybody that wants to hang out with us in there. We'll chat it up. We'll be getting in some games of Witch It, as many as we can. And then giving away games. I'm pretty sure I've got at least 40 keys. I feel like that's a good number to say. Maybe let's say 35. 35 Steam keys I'll be giving away just periodically throughout there. All you got to do is just type a secret word in the chat to enter those. So how you doing, Czech? The Goths were historic Germanic people. Indeed. That is true. That is true. But we're talking about more like pop culture. Goths and pop culture. I'm gonna be beat for Witch It. Critical Role Campaign 3's first airing it Thursday night. Sleep is for the weak. There you go, DJ. You can sleep when you're dead. What's going on, True Celts?
Hello there.
How you doing? And welcome in, Czech. Welcome in. We were just talking about an emo cosplay that's going to be going on Friday. Pretty excited about it. Pretty excited. It should be a good time all around on Friday, and all are welcome. I'm really looking forward to it. Never played Witch It. It looks pretty silly. It looks like it's going to be a lot of stupid laughs and hanging out with good people. So that's always a good time regardless. But for today and the rest of the week until Friday, we've got some Outer Wilds on the docket. I made a couple notes for myself, which I'll share with you when I get this game launched. Oh crap! Forgot to. Dang it! I don't know why it does this all the time. It says that my hard drive is in use. It's lying. It's such a freaking liar. It's not in use at all. It's taking out my USB port that I need. Actually, no, I got this one right here. This will be fine. This will be fine. Let's see. I'll be a great snoring box. Never suspect me. Goth emos jocks. At least the nerds knew they were cringy nerds, of course. The term does seem to have suffered some misuse. As far as I understand, Gothic architecture has nothing to do with the Goths. Yeah, I believe that's true. I believe there was a Gothic like time period as well. Pretty strange, right? I don't claim to be an expert on that history though. We had Geeks and Freaks, is that right? Going into the city to watch Dune on Thursday. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to let us know how it is. I mean, I'm interested. I've actually never seen the old Dune. I imagine they don't probably have that much to do with each other, but I feel like it's a full remake. 1 second. All right, hopefully that's better. Must bother me a little bit. You know it is because I really want to be good and pay proper homage, of course. Started my emo phase late. I was too nervous to go full scene kid in 2006. Not only as an adult do I dress like your classic hardcore music dude. That's awesome though. That's awesome. 2006, huh? Yeah. I mean, I didn't do it either. You're American. You have a purely binary system. Not playing the DLC? Not today. I do hope to play that. It'll probably bleed into next month is my guess. My estimate check is that based on the how long to beat estimate, I probably have another like 4 sessions of playing this before I'll finish it up. So the plan is to play it today through Thursday and then again on Tuesday of next week. That's my estimated time to finish. And then I will be playing the DLC after that sometime because I've already decided this game is amazing. I can't not play the DLC. So, yeah. This is my very first playthrough, though. My book club is thinking of making a little group trip. Oh, really? To go see Dune? That's pretty awesome. Never read the book, but my friend has read all of them, so I'll let you know what he thinks. There you go. I'm in IT too, Nid, so I only know ones and zeros, of course. Reaction will be Space Cobra. I'll become more alt as I got older, of course. Of course. Honestly though, like, it's one of those things. It's sort of like I think it was you DJ saying or somebody said it. Like D&D has become more popular as, you know, time has gone on. Things that used to be really nerdy are now kind of cool. You know what I mean? And so the alt look, pretty cool. Do you think it's, let me ask you this. Do you think it's people? Do you think it's just people becoming more tolerant? Because I feel like that's more what it is. I don't know that it's actually any more popular. I think people just feel more secure in themselves. I feel like that's what it is, which is obviously a very good thing. But I'm kind of curious what we think it might be. It could also be, I mean, I think it is growing a little bit in popularity, but yeah. Let's recite from the sacred text 100. Oh gosh. I don't know if it's more tolerance or less fricks. I think it's less fricks. That could be. Yeah. Yeah. That's what, yeah, it's exactly. Translated, that is, you guys are saying the same thing. Less fricks for sure. I like it though. Well, my friends, let me read you my notes. They are very hard to read because it looks like my pen doesn't have the most ink in the world. We're going to be going to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That's going to be kind of the main goal for today. There's also... Oh, okay. Yeah. So I made a note, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Brittle Hollow. And then I made a note, Huge Vortex, Giants Deep with Scout Probe. Scout Probe. Oh, right. Okay. Because I made it to this room and I kind of got stuck and I was telling myself I got to use the Scout Probe. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to do the Giants Deep part first, though. So what I assumed was the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I don't believe actually is. And then again, I don't know if I read my ship log or not. So I think people are more tolerant in a lot of ways. Granted, I'm a grown person now. I feel like high school would still chew me up and spit me out. Probably. Okay, it's called the Tower of Quantum Trials. That's what it is. It's not the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Tower of Quantum Trials. Tower held knowledge a nomai needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Okay, that's cool. I don't have to find that recording again. Quantum Grove. Strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal in the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of these trees in the grove. So we're going back to the Tower of Quantum Trials, and then we'll try to find the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow. It seems kind of quiet to me. I think it's probably the same for you all. I must have turned down my volume at some point. All right, back to Giants Deep we go. Once I get into space, I will... What am I trying to say? I'm going to do something when I get into space. Mark it on my map. Mark it on my HUD. Giants Deep has disappeared on me. Oh, weird. Okay, it's over here. All right, we'll mark it and then... wait, am I going towards it right now? Wait a minute. How do they hide a giant planet? Where is it? There it is. Found it. Okay, we're actually drifting slightly away from it. So we'll go ahead and hit that, and then let me go mark it on the computer. The old computer. We're trusting autopilot, because autopilot is very, very trustworthy. As we all know. 2 towers, not a good thing you have something better than eagles to fly you there. True. Classic Lord of the Rings. We'll get along just great, check. Ended up in an outdoor concert near my house. It was a Doors tribute, but there were a few teens wandering about, and they were looking at me like with like respect. Wait a minute. How's that possible? High school is murder. You could be the perfect social kid, popular with every clique, always fitting in everywhere. Then suddenly out of nowhere, one kid goes, "Hold up, you wear your wallet in your left pocket, and your new nickname is Lefty Boy, and no one wants any of your time." Lefty Boy. That's actually, that was one of my nicknames. Actually, that's not true. When I was at the my first school I attended before my family moved. Man, I am really drifting out there. I was just trying to rotate around the planet a little bit. I was a lefty, and this kid called me Lefty. But I liked it. It was a term of endearment to me. All right, can I drop right into this thing? I was told I could drop right into it, but I don't know what that... I don't know how good I'm going to be at that. I'm going to try this. Oh, wow. Holy crap. I about broke the ship. It's really tall, it turns out. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Velocity matched, yet proceeds to dive right into the water there. All right, here we go. Love a nice plunk kind of landing. Did I grab my suit? I did not. Oh, crap. That's not good. Let me go ahead and heal up. Oh, health full? What? Thought I just took damage. Okay. Well, whatever. Teens respecting their elders? Realize it looked like one of them aesthetically, just not fully dressed up. Was it? Did I didn't go in this way, did I? Is that a good place to park the ship, maybe? I'm trying to think of what that would be for. I am left-handed. Yeah, I am. I am indeed. I'm one of the 10% of the population, huh? Did you go to my high school? How did you know I carry my wallet in my left pocket? Lefty 2, Coleman. There you go. Was a lefty. Lutz went to Catholic school. Okay, no, I didn't. I didn't mean to say I'm formerly a lefty. I still am left-handed. Still am left-handed. I'm a lefty in this right-hand world. I wonder why I'm a little bit emo. Left-handed gang rise up, of course. 10% that dare to admit they're left-handed, friggin' weirdos. You know what's funny is like my dad, actually, I think he had told me this when I got a little bit older. He's like, you first started favoring your left hand and I considered trying to teach you to use your right hand instead, but I just let it be. And I was like, well, okay. I mean, it's kind of a strategic decision for a parent, right? Wasn't there something quantum-y in here? Maybe not. All right, Tower of Quantum Trials. Here we go. We got to pass through these archways, I think. Well, the archways have like the next hole in it. The only winning move is to be the quiet kid. Is that right? That's actually not a bad idea, though. Check, to be honest. Not a bad idea. Do I just go further down here? Yeah, I think so. Is this where I made it to? I think this is where I made it. Yes, okay. Let's try to find, I think this thing will tell me, like, observing the object and observing an image is the same thing. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I got to do. Okay, that was terrible. All right, there we go. So, in theory, that should not move, right? Aha! Thank you, Scout Tool. That's what I was trying. That's what I made the note of for myself, to use my Scout probe. Wouldn't it be best to encourage the use of both hands? I think it would, yeah. What's going on, Trip Chance? You guys will let me know if I like picked a booger and didn't notice it, right? Would you guys let me know? Usually write with my right hand, but I recently tried writing with my left hand, and my folks told me my writing is better when I write with my left. Really? It's interesting. Oh gosh, that kind of scared me. That shard came out of nowhere, literally. There's a storm brewing, my friends. There's a storm brewing. Okay, so there's probably something to read over here, right? Yeah, let's see. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's a gravity crystal. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Let's see what's over here, though. Like, what happens when you come up? Ah, okay. They do not naturally meet. Okay. This one's a good little puzzle. How do I get on this floor, though? Excuse me? Do I have to jump? Oh! Okay, that works, I guess. Again, they build a freaking game around the Observer's Paradox? I guess so. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is something similar. Not heard of that paradox. Care to elaborate? Living up to your doctor moniker. Classic. The reason behind parents not liking their kids to be left-handed is because in the old times, left-handed was associated with evil. Yes, the devil. The devil was left-handed. Indeed. God, this tower shard. This shard is freaky. Freaky deaky. Ooh. Are we experts in quantumness now? Nope, not yet. Not yet. Does this thing move too? It does. Okay, that's what I thought. This is the last one, but we made it harder. That's all it says. Oh gosh, okay. I'm the devil in disguise. Do these crystals move? Let's see. It doesn't seem like they do. Look down and then we'll look up. Look down and up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they move. Oh wait, yes they do. Oh. Cool. Okay, so I gotta kind of walk them down here, right? I gotta keep an eye on the top. Man, that's tough. Okay, one's near the bottom now. Or bottom-ish, I guess. Okay. Oh, those weren't close enough for me to walk on them? Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a tricky one. Things behave differently when observed, even though they shouldn't. Also, hi, hope you're having a nice day. I am. Hope you are as well. Coleman is, in fact, the devil in disguise. Can confirm. Okay, so if I do... No, that crystal... Oh, you have to keep it in your sights the whole time. Okay. Obviously, that makes perfect sense, but... do we just hope we get lucky then, or... Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So... We could hope that we get lucky, like that. But actually, we need it to go... Frick. That's tough. That's really tough. Surprising was that aptitude test performance went up with ambidextrity. Ambidexterity? Ambidextry? Some were good and evil collide, is that right? Honestly, I wouldn't be at all upset if I was ambidextrous. I did try, when I played baseball, I tried batting right-handed as well as left-handed. I feel like I could do okay. I can throw a disc, like a frisbee, both hands. Somewhat okay. I'm still better. It's a weird thing. I'm actually better with my right hand. The reason being, when you're a lefty, say you're throwing a baseball or a football or something like that, or even kicking a soccer ball, you plant with your right leg, and in disc you have to plant with your, like if you throw with your right hand, you plant with your right foot. And so like I was always more, like my lower body was kind of always my focus. Potentially why I'm a runner, but yeah, so I always threw right-handed because that's the foot I had to plant with. When you throw like a backhand disc throw. But yeah, I can throw both hands. Backhand though, I'm much more accurate when I can plant with my right foot. I'm more accurate when I can plant with my right foot, regardless of whether it's left hand or right hand. How would everyone explain their current everyday style evolution? Went from goth to casual, nerdy swamp hag with the wild hair. I don't know, actually. I am not really sure. I don't know what my current... I still don't know that I have a style exactly, so I'm not really sure... Not really sure what that would be. Ah, crap. All right. I got to get this thing like right next to me. Okay. Can I jump? Probably can't. Nope. Okay, this is a tricky one. They don't ever show up on that wall, which is probably a good thing. Okay, so I think I need to get them close together to start. I like to perform rectal examination with my left hand. Oh gosh. Well, we went from use of both hands to style to rectal exams. Can you not back up until you hit the other one? If they're together, I can. If they're together. That's the thing. So, okay, so if I try to go backwards now, like as soon as I turn away. This one's close. I thought this one would be close enough. I wonder how much closer it has to be for me to reach it. I guess that's what... Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood you, Kimma. So yeah, try to back up and go this way, but the problem is that crystal is now gone. So I kind of just have to trust that it's there. So right now is when I'll back up. Right? Okay. All right, now this crystal's here. And I need to get that crystal right above me if at all possible. So I need to go the other direction, right? There we go. Okay. Oh, except... Dang it. Okay. I know what I got to do, I think. I basically have to trust that it's there. This is freaky. Okay, let's try it. Oh, no! Actually, that's... Okay, not all is lost. Not all is lost. Okay, it's either there or it's not. Can I do diagonal? You can go diagonal. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. But now the problem is the towers or the arch is over there. But now it's over here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, goodness. I used to primarily wear graphic tees. I switched to mostly Hawaiian shirts. Hawaiian shirts are pretty awesome, though, let's be honest. Like collared shirts with cool designs, yeah. Let's see. I wore mainly graphic tees. Still kind of mainly do, but... Dribble the ball with both hands. Yeah, kind of ambidextrous because of basketball. Gotcha, gotcha. I can't shoot right-handed. Like, I can't shoot basketballs right-handed. This game is pretty mind-blowing, right? Nidalicious. This reminds me kind of there's some good puzzle games. This part in particular reminds me of like what is it called? Oh, I can't wait. I keep forgetting. I got to make it all the way through here in 22 minutes. What is it called? The blah 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 blah. There's something. Hang on, let me pause. Let me think about this. There are a couple other puzzle games. What was it called? The something effect. The... Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a total blank. There are a couple different puzzle games, though. There's one of them based on like a principle. There's the Talos principle, but there's another similar game, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's the something effect, and I'm drawing a blank. Hey, how you doing though, McDucky? Welcome back in. Happy Tuesday indeed. Graphic tees of what? It says a lot about you. Bands. I had like a Thundercats one I really liked. Sayings, bands, just some other like logos, that sort of thing. So, I know several style they got them the least noticed. Ooh, that's a good question. Usually wear Nintendo graphic tees. There you go. So we got Star Wars, Nintendo. I step away for just a couple minutes and suddenly we doing butt stuff. What happened? I mean, that's a constant risk when I'm around. Fair. But it wasn't even Nidalicious that started it this time. Just like my husband. I don't think there's a graphic tee he has that isn't Star Wars. Nice. Makes you sound like you should be on a list somewhere for sure. You mean I'm not? Which bands? Had a 3 Days Grace tee. Linkin Park. Had a couple Linkin Park tees. What are the ones? Pillar was another band I really enjoyed. Honestly, I got rid of most of them, so I'm not really sure. I currently have a Hawthorne Heights tee, and that's what I'll be wearing on Friday. Yeah. I don't know. Yellow card. I had a yellow card T. Forgot about that one. Oh, gosh. Don't know the social fine print over there. Yeah. Me either. Sounds like you're a 90s kid. I am indeed. I was born in 91. So technically I'm a 90s kid. I mean, really, it's better if you're born in like 87, right? That's when you really got to enjoy the 90s, I feel like, or 85, growing up in the 90s. Because I don't really remember much before 96, But I haven't thought about Pillar in a long time. Good band, though, right? Good band. I saw them live, actually. They came to my hometown, actually, in 2009. 2009. Used to rock some Korn shirts. Oh, gosh. Korn was so good. Korn was so good. I don't know what they are anymore. I was born in the year of Mario, 1985. There you go. There you go. So, yeah, you got to really enjoy the 90s then. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay, well, ship log is updated. Anything else to explore in this room? There's that traveling shard again. Wait, or did I hallucinate the whole thing? It must have been one of these trees. Okay, stairs don't like me. All these trees are traveling, though, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, no, it is here. Okay. All right, I'm not hallucinating. Not this time, at least. Troubled? Quick, Charles, do something to make me not feel old. Do we decide he is the oldest? He is actually not the oldest. Whoa, trippy. Or at least we'll put it this way, we've met others that have hung out in the channel that have been older. Man, why do I feel like I'm walking in quicksand? Okay, that's better. It seems so slow there for a second. All right, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, check. Or Quantum Trials, I mean. We got to find the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That one is on Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. Brittle. All right. Let's read about it, though. No, Mike called this the rule of quantum imaging. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Indeed. Who's the eldest? I've not revealed my age for good reason. The eldest, I believe, so the oldest one that we know of that's admitted their age, I believe, was Knight J. Great guy. I don't remember his age, but he's the oldest one that actually admitted their age. So there could be somebody older. Don't know. Honestly, it's not doesn't make too much of a difference to me. Honestly, if you're cool people, and well, I mean, you should still be above the age of 13, if we're being honest, because Twitch has that minimum age rule. If you're in between the age of 13 and, death, I'm cool with you. And really, if we have any spirits lurking, welcome in. It's called water loots. I know as Americans may look trippy to you, but the rest of the world actually has ample supply to fresh, clear, drinkable versions of it. I don't know about the rest of the world, but for free. Queen Elizabeth is the eldest. That's true. Of course. Queen Elizabeth is a frequent lurker. Yeah, yeah. How you doing, Lizzie? It's good to hear from you. Good to see you in here again. What, okay. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Then again, I learned something at the Quantum Moon. It says I have all of the knowledge I need to travel to the Quantum Moon. But that's assuming a lot. That's assuming a lot of me, if we're being honest. It's assuming I absorbed the information I was supposed to. Okay, so... Speak of the Devil, is that the Quantum Moon right there? Or is that... No, that's the Ash Twins. Hourglass Twins, I mean. Am I... Okay, I'm out of orbit enough. All right. Where am I going? I feel like I'm about to crash the ship. Okay, I'm not. Okay. All right, everything else is just moving. I'm not. Well, I mean, maybe I am, but... You may feel it. It's just so weird. I don't think that's the... Oh, no, maybe... No, that's Timber Hearth, right? That's Timber Hearth. Okay. Let's actually head that way. Timber Hearth kind of hovers around them, or the Quantum Moon kind of hovers around there, but... Between 13 and death, you know. I've been built for it yet. It may show up at some point. I might be the queen. Who knows? That's true. Are we referring to the Queen Elizabeth II as Lizzie? I mean, are her friends not allowed to call her that? Catch me in 80 years on my deathbed logging into Lutz's stream to get beat to first by Lady Iron. I think the queen would watch gameplay of Outer Wilds. Don't think that's really her thing. You don't think so? All about Minecraft and Pokemon. Oh, okay. All right, that's fair. I can't really compete. All right, I'm gonna try to find this quantum moon from the surface of Timber Hearth. I'm gonna try. Oh, there's the interloper. That's the not quantum moon right there. You can't mark... I don't think I can mark the quantum moon on my map. I don't think so. And again, does it show up here? I feel like it shows up on this map at all. Oh, wait. Does it? It does, actually. Okay. So if I mark it... So I observed it, right? Does that count as observing it? It does. Okay, so seeing it on the map counts as me observing it. Because again, seeing the image, it's the same thing. And now it's over at Brittle Hollow. And now it's nowhere. Now it's at Giant's Deep. It probably can't pop up near... That's interesting, though. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. It probably can't pop up near Timber Hearth since I'm facing it, can it? Actually, I don't know where it went. Oh. I don't know. Oh, it's back at Giant's Deep again. Okay, so if I just put it off the screen and then go back, okay, even that's good enough. I don't have to exit the map. Pretty cool, my friends, don't you think? I found it. Oh god. Well, I might get sucked into the sun. I let myself sit idle for a little too long. There we go. Okay. All right, so I need to take images of it. Oh, crap. I'm trusting the autopilot once again. It's probably going to let me down. Oh, crap. Is that enough? I'm trying to use this here. I was going to try to launch a scout at it. It seems like I'm going to have to use it somehow. Oh, I'm too late. Too late. I also don't know what I'm going to be doing here, so... Oh, goodness. Pretty sure I'll be here in spirit only in 80 years. She likes hunting. Actually, I think she'd be a deer hunter player or Hunter Call of the Wild or Cabela's. That could be, yeah. She's hoarding all the E-Hugs. E-Hugs bathwater? E-girl, okay. With that royalty privilege. Imagine I think she's a sticks and sticks sort of gal before the Stones expansion was released. That attitude, maybe? In 80 years, I'll be a limber and spry 108 years old. Yeah, I'll be a solid 110. Also very limber and spry. I was like, what is E-Hugs water? Wait, you don't know? Oh, there's the quantum moon. Dang it. I'm not going to be able to get there. Oh, that's about as close as it's going to get, too. Man. You'll get it this time? You think so? That was weird that the scout probe got all staticky on me, so I'm technically not observing it at that point. I assume I have to... I assume I'm gonna have to take a picture and then back into it. Not really sure how that's supposed to work. I think that's what it's gonna have to do. Well, I guess no, I could probably use my landing gear, right? All right. Let's see. Where am I at? Make sure I'm far enough away from Timberhearth so I'm crashing back down into the ground. Okay. Let's try to get the moon a little bit closer here. There it is. All right. That worked out extraordinarily well. We'll see if we can get it. Why would you need to back into it? I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. About to be sunburned. Someone had to start the dad jokes. Of course, of course. I like how your system autocorrects you to some wholesomeness. It is pretty funny, though. Stupid phone. Imagine the queen just being a whale for some massive streamer. The royal fortune has all been converted into bits and spent on XQC. Okay, so I have a picture of it. That counts, right? Does that count right there? It disappears when you switch to landing gear? Are you kidding me? All right. Fine. Pixar didn't happen. Yeah. That's crap. Oh, gosh. Oh, nope. Okay, hang on. Gosh, that sucked. Am I drifting towards the sun? Yeah, I am. Okay. All right. Hang on a second. Let's, can I match the velocity of the sun? All right. There we go. Okay. Now I'm probably moving there just a little bit slower. Yeah, a little slower. Okay. But still moving towards the sun. So great. Okay. There it is right there. Let's do this here. Boop. Okay. Now where are you, quantum moon, you piece of crap? Tried to make it not super far away. Why is it so hard to see? Ah, there you are, near the dark bramble. Okay. Not looking at the picture anymore? Yeah, I know. Sucks. We'll get it this time. This way, someone sends you an e-hug and water comes out, keep that to yourself. Last time you trusted autopilot, you bounced off the surface of a planet like a basketball. Yeah, it was that comet. It was the interloper. It's terrible. Imagine it'd be quite hard to back into the quantum moon given how large the solar system is. It'd probably work though. Maybe. Oh gosh. Okay. For some reason I couldn't tell. It looked like the dark bramble was in between us here. Okay, there's the picture. All right, easy does it. Oh my gosh. gosh, what is this? Also, is my ship at all secure right now? Oh my goodness, everybody. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh my gosh. Quantum moon. Wow. Oh, I gotta keep looking at this, huh? Does that mean you're going at light speed? Maybe. Maybe I was. What is this place? Cool, this is dope. It is. All right, let's raise this. Wow, okay. Is this the moon? So yeah, it is. It's near Dark Bramble right now. Okay. Recall the rule of the sixth location. Wait, what? You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. The frick? What does that mean? It's one of the pillars from Dead Space. Is that right? Can I, What does this do? Recall the rule of the sixth location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the eye of the universe? What? Means you only learn one of the 3 rules. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. So I need to come back here, huh? The 6th location. So I need to go to the tower. So this should be the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, right? I'm assuming the quantum entanglement I'll get from there. Only learn one of the 3 rules. Interesting. Wow. Complete 2 more challenges. Sounds like I do. I don't think I could play this game myself. Too much head movement and moving would make me motion sick. I got motion sick playing Breath of the Wild in the desert dungeon. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kimma. Yeah, I know. I actually am somewhat new about learning that... oh, there's the shuttle still here. Oh, I knew that. I knew that. So I can teleport myself to the gravity cannon on Brittle Hollow, I believe. Which I do need to... I think I need to go back there. Unable to pinpoint location. Yeah, I wonder why. Okay, there's tons of spikiness. Just gonna do a little look-see around this thing. I don't know if there is really anything else. Huh. Where's my ship? Did my ship disappear? Yeah, okay. All right, everything's quantum here. I should have known. So does that mean you can move roots out of your way too? Let me see. There's a root here. Okay. Freaking trippy. This game is just blowing my mind right now. Just blowing my dang mind here. Okay, so I have no idea where my ship is. But this tower just showed up. And see you later, tower. Wowzers. Okay, let's find at least one of the ships. Here's one. We'll get on this one for now. Let's see. All right, not quite. Those always say exactly that. You just can't get to the moon without remembering quantum imaging. Oh, okay. Okay. The fact he didn't recognize all the rules means he hasn't learned them. I agree that he hasn't learned the other 2 rules, but that writing doesn't change based on what has been learned. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. All right, and I realized I was spending a lot of time trying to figure out what that is. That's just a warp core. That's all that is. I realized. I'm here after watching it wander the skies for so long. I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes the visitors at the south pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I'm ready. Okay, so my ship is presumably at the South Pole. But, oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Well. We're back here. Wait, where are we? The ship is 43 kilometers away. Where are we exactly? Whoa, where are we though? For real? I thought I was going to be going to the Brittle Hollow. Oh, we fell into the. Oh, okay. We fell into the black hole. This part of the island, or this part of the planet from Brittle Hollow fell into the black hole. That's what it is. Wow. How you doing, Cypher? What's going on, my friend? I think I'm gonna have a nap. I don't want to spoil too much anyway. I think I need to play this at some point. Oh, it's. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's messed up. Gotta look away for a second, dizzy. All good. All good, Kimma. Game can only be solved using a quantum computer. Indeed. Quantum computers recognize the same class of languages that Turing machines. That's what it is. The Turing principle? The Turing. That's the other game I was thinking of. What is that game called? There's a game with Turing in the title. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, this fell into the black hole at Brittle Hollow. Turing test? Maybe? Wait a minute, this whole thing is up here now. My ship log said there was more to explore around here. Was it... Could it be any of this stuff? There was an area of Brittle Hollow that I couldn't really explore because there were some... There was ghost matter present, I want to say. So looks like... Brittle Hollow projection stone. How does this work when you're in space? Have I been in here before? I don't feel like I have. I don't think I have been in this room. This doesn't look familiar, at least. There's a broken bridge that lets you go up higher. Yeah, this doesn't seem familiar to me. Huh, okay, so maybe I need to try to get back to Brittle Hollow. Then again, I'm doing all this without a ship. I don't know how that would work. Sorry for the dizzy. It's really hard to see things out here. It's V dark, as you can imagine. V dark. There it is. That's a real thing. Just not sure if that's the game you're thinking of. No. Yeah, I know about the Turing test, and the game is surrounding, like, the idea of the game is around that principle or that test. I'm trying to remember if the game is called the Turing test or not. Okay, can you slow down? Jeez, what the heck? I'm trying to slow down, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, you can walk on the outside of this thing too? I don't know how handy that is. I'm trying to remember what the name of that game is. It might be called the Turing test. All right. Ember Twin projection stone. I remember looking at this, but I don't remember exactly what I saw anymore. What's this say? Yeah, it's a white hole station. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's drop this in there real quick. Wait, where do you put this? So, is it always this dark? Their light's gonna come on at some point? Yeah. From 2020, there's a game called the Turing Test. Square Enix published? It could be. I suppose. Yeah, I think maybe it was. Maybe it was Square Enix. Inertia, right? Inertia. Okay, well, made it back. We got this fuel to get. Ship is just going to be a ways away from me. That's all. Okay. And I feel like I'm right above something important, but I can't actually drop down in there, I think. Trying to remember if we'll see if I've seen this before or not. Yeah, I definitely have not seen that. Wait, have I? Looks like it's open air. I've seen those towers. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, we're back on Brittle Hollow. I'll try my best. Can't see your ship logs, unfortunately. The ship is still over by the Dark Bramble. Is it just floating in space? Actually, it looks like it is. How? Okay. Weird. Just floating in space. All right, we'll try to get up to the North Pole. I think that's where I needed to go. Oh, right. There's a path right over here. If I can find it again. I know it was kind of tricky for me to find last time. There it is. Little shortcut. Into VR games, there was a cute puzzle game like this called Rhyme, and I couldn't play. I got a massive migraine, was on the verge of barfing. Oh gosh. Listening, I'm just not looking right now. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if there's gonna be a part where it's a little better. And the Tower of Quantum Trials moving quickly. Wish I could remember everything that's in here. There's just so much going on inside Brittle Hollow. It's unreal. Unfreaking real. And I wanted to kind of cheat the system and just make a jump, but I couldn't do it. I wasn't able. Wasn't able to do it. I did leave the ship on the Quantum Moon, yeah. Oh, speaking of, there it is. Okay. There's an elevator right here, right? I've used this thing before. I've been up there, but maybe not all the way up there, or maybe I did. Well, hang on a second. Looks like I should be able to walk up there. There's a tree growing upside down. I've never been up there. There's too much gravity for me to go up that way. Have I climbed this? I feel like this thing didn't let me go all the way up. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Maybe I could finagle my way up there? Potentially. I don't know. Okay, might be able to. Yeah, there's trees up here. Yeah, I'm probably not supposed to be able to do this, but we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, actually, it's probably going to end up being a pretty long fall. Yeah, how the heck do I get up there? There's got to be a way. Because that I've not explored. I know that much for certain. Yeah, it didn't quite let me up there. Okay, so that area is connected. Ah, do I just switch elevators? No, this one's blocked too. Maybe I got here too late. Maybe they're broken from the planet just being terrible. I'm not sure. I think when the Quantum Moon jumped, your ship stayed still. I think so too. Yeah. Never car sick? That's good at least. In fact, I did leave my ship on the Quantum Moon though. Yeah, probably a mistake, but Maybe I can go this way. Maybe it'll let me go up from over here. Something's fallen. Ooh, look at that. Precision jump right there. Not bad, not bad. It doesn't look like this area is going to let me up there, though. Doesn't look like there's any other way up. I remember coming over here. This was like the Sunless City or whatever. I've been here before. Crap. There's the elevator. I don't really remember how to use the elevator, though. There's a button somewhere. And I don't know if that goes all the way up or not. Let's try it. Let's see if we can figure it out. Maybe it was on this thing. Is it something over here? Where's that path go? Black hole forge controls. Okay. Yeah, right? Black hole forge controls. So it's down right now. At least that's what it looks like. How high up does that thing go? See, it looks like I should be able to stand on the bottom of it. Okay, but it does go up high enough. Just doing my Animal Crossing dailies while listening sounds good. Is everyone else playing currently? We got games on the go. I don't have anything on the go. I mean, I guess I play a Harry Potter mobile game, if that counts. Okay, so let me try to get out of here and jump on that. Jump on it. Probably can't, though. I feel like I'm slow. Oh, gosh, especially when I do that. What the heck? The crap was that? Hang on a second. Still playing AC Valhalla. Been hooked on Graveyard Keeper. Oh, goodness. I would like to spend some more time in Graveyard Keeper. It's been so much fun. I'll let it go all the way down here before I try it again. All right. Don't trip on the stairs this time, you turd. Oh, no! Oh, that we ran out of time anyway. Dang, okay. Wish I could see that a little better. All right, but I'll come back to the Black Hole Forge. I'm gonna do it. I gotta figure out the crap. The secrets that it's hiding. SpongeBob, my legs? My legs. Yeah, I do need that. My leg sound. Mini Motorways Air Day. Wizards Unite game that's like Pokemon Go. No, it is Hogwarts Mystery is what it's called. It's not as good. The gameplay is, it's just one of those like tappy games. You know, every couple hours you do some taps. Every now and then there's a good storyline. That's what I like about it. Let's turn my Xbox on for the first time in 2 months and all the updates are taking forever. Really? Feels good to be reunited with my ship, though. I'll tell you that. My face smash must have hurt. It didn't feel the best. I'll tell you that. It wasn't the best. Let's read the ship log. I think I got some new updates. Quantum Moon. Quantum Shrine. Wait, there's more to discover on the Quantum Moon? I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. Oh, of course there is, because I don't know the other rules. Duh. In my shrine that wanders about the Quantum Moon, you've recalled the rule of quantum imaging is inscribed next to a mural of a tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. And recall the rule of the sixth location inscribed next to a mural of a tower hanging above a black hole. Ah, yeah, so that's where I'm trying to get to the rule of sixth location then. I guess that's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, it would seem. I really wish I could mark that on my map, but I can't. Really, really wish I could. But there's Quantum Caves. So Lakebed Cave is the other one. So now it all makes sense. Although I don't know what else I need to explore about the gravity cannon. Not really sure. Don't skip leg day. Never. Every time you say Black Hole Forge, I'm not the only one to hear Black Hole Sun. No, not at all. Not at all. Hey, welcome back in, Majestic Marlow. Hope you're having a great day thus far. You were not alone. Yeah, we talked about this a couple times, indeed. Let's see. The Sunless City still has more to explore. Of course, that one is time dependent. All right, let's try it. We're going to try to go back to Brittle Hollow Tower. I'm trying to get into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Apparently, I'm too stupid to do it, though. So hopefully I can figure it out one day. Thank you, Spooky. Black Hole Forge sounds like a restaurant's name. 2 black holes with mayo and ketchup and 1 singularity to go, please. A restaurant's what you came up with? That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought restaurant. Boop, boop, boop. Where are you? I don't know why I'm so bad at finding planets all of a sudden. I used to feel like I was pretty decent at it, but no longer. I do have a stellar idea, and I mean stellar. I could just try to fly inside Brittle Hollow and fly up as high as I can, and maybe my ship will get the gravity effect. I'm guessing it probably won't. But maybe I can park my ship at least closer to the controls this time. Oh, that's not good. Nope. Autopilot, go the frick away. We about ran into Hollow's lantern. We still might. Yeah, so here's the shard. The shard that I first found out about it. Right there. So that's the tower. I'm directly above it right now. That's the tower I'm trying to get into. Right there. Okay. So now all I got to do is just retrace my steps, right? Except the crust is all very well intact on this part of the planet. And again, it seems like the crust is all very well intact right now. Jeez. The heck? Wait, whose ship is that again? I think I figured that. I had the answer to that, but I can't remember now. Okay, yeah, so here's where it is. I believe. Oh, gosh. I almost got just destroyed by that meteor right there. 20.4 gigabyte update on Valhalla. Are you serious? Oh, wait a minute. This just fell off. It might have just given me an opening. Oh my gosh. Did it seriously do that? Did I just get extremely lucky? I might have just got very lucky, everybody. Potentially, I don't know yet. But a piece of the planet's crust just fell away right as I was trying to figure out how to get up to here. What the heck? Oh, then again, maybe I could just drop down in here. Is this not the area I'm thinking of? It might not be. Okay, no. That's right. Okay, I remember that. Ah, right. I forgot there was a walkway down here. Okay, so I didn't need to take the ship. All right, never mind. It's the holiday update. Is that to add all of those pumpkins? Or, well, they're not pumpkins, whatever they are. Knock on wood. Okay, all right. So now I just have to get the Southern Observatory. Oh, wait, is this the Southern Observatory? If so, maybe I have been here. Have I been here? 20 gigabytes of jack-o'-lanterns. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm a little afraid to take that down. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below 90 meters. Okay, so no, that is what I want to do then. "90 meters below." Oh, except... except... Where's this go to? The crossroads. That's cool. Okay, so I have been here before, actually. So what does this say? Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Okay, so there's still another one that I'm missing. I don't know. I probably am not going to be able to make that jump, right? Yeah, gravity returns to normal. Okay, so I have to figure out a different way to get up there. Okay, naturally, I think the only thing I can do is bring the ship. I'm going to try to halo the ship right on up there. I don't think it's going to work at all, but I'm going to do my dang best. I'm going to do my dang best. We're going to try to halo the ship up in here. And don't tell me it's cheating, okay? All right? If you were in this situation in real life, you would do everything you possibly could to get up there. Let's not lie to ourselves now. Succinctly summarized. It's worth it, though, wouldn't you say? 20 gigs of jack-o'-lanterns. Wait a minute, what's over there? I also have a feeling I probably haven't explored this area as well as I should have. I'm gonna see if I can do this, though. Ooh, boy. Okay, you in fact cannot halo your ship in. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a hot second. Can confirm you can't halo your ship in there. Okay. All right, well, we tried. Hang on, is there another larger entrance? I don't see one. What is happening? You know, we got to try all things here. We got to try all things. So the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I don't see a good way of getting in there. That bridge is all busted. I don't think that's ever going to fall into the black hole, right? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. Not quite sure what to do. Why wouldn't it? Wait, why wouldn't what? Why wouldn't this fall into the black hole? I don't know. I just assumed it was on the most stable ground. I don't think I ever saw it fall in. You can check the stability of different sections with your probe. Oh, really? I thought that was... Huh. I thought that was something else, McDucky. How you doing, Slothy? Welcome in. Hello. Why wouldn't it fall into the black hole? I thought they said that there was one part of the planet that was more tough than the rest. Surface integrity. Yeah, okay, so maybe I do just have to wait then. Huh. Okay. Maybe I just wait. Why don't I just wait? How's that sound? How's that sound to everybody? Near the Hanging City is the stable. Oh, okay, the Hanging City. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this isn't near any of the poles. I guess it's kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle, isn't it? All good things come to those who... We're just waiting for one more of those dang blasts. Why would I wait here, though? That's kind of stupid of me. Might as well wait closer to the tower. Don't be silly, Loots. Might as well wait here. One more hit. We're in there. I've been lost on what is going on in this game for a long time. Don't ask me. It's all good, Michelle. How you doing today? Hope your day is going swell. I'm about to fall into a black hole. And I'm actually excited about it. At least I think that's what's going to happen. I don't fully know, but trying to learn about I'm trying to gain some quantum knowledge today. That's the goal of the day. Quantum knowledge it up in here. We learned the quantum imagery, I think is what it was called. So now this one's like, I think the rule of the 6th location is what we're learning here. So this is the final one. So I have to go and find the lake bed shard, but watching through Xbox, how's that experience? Is it pretty good usually? Hopefully it is. I know, 9%? Oh, come on. I gotta wait one more time? I wait for Hollow's Lantern to go around one more time? Can't zoom in any further than that. Actually, that meteor might hit. Twitch on console is almost as bad as mobile. Is it really? Remember this old TV show? I think it was called Quantum Man. Oh, that meteor went into the core. It looked like Quantum Leap, Quantum Break. Yeah, I remember Quantum Break. Quantum Leap. I don't think I've seen Quantum Leap. Okay, it's just yeeting these. Hard to tell exactly where I'm at. It looks like it. So I need to actually, that one might do it right there. Nope, not quite. Need one to hit right on this part of the planet right there. See if we can watch one from here. Need one to make contact right near this little nub. Oh, one of those has got to be it, right? No. Come on, Hollow's Lantern. Maybe I got here too early in the loop. Maybe that's what it was. How weird would it be to see myself warp through on this view, though? Quantum of Solace. Quantum Leap is a classic. Quantum Leap. How old is that show? I don't think I've never seen it. I can tell you that. I don't know if I've even heard of it before. Doesn't sound familiar. I really don't see it anymore. Where are we at here? Are we in space? Are we in space and I just didn't know it yet? We might actually be. Hang on a second. It says, no, it still says I'm here on Brutal Hollow. Crap, my oxygen's running low. Quantum Leap is before my time. Is that right? 89 to 93. Okay. Has Scott Bakula in it? 89, 93. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would have been 2 then by that time. So probably not super interested in the show. Probably not super interested. Did it do it? Surface integrity is still 9%. Now surface integrity 4%. Okay, yeah, this is kind of crap right now. I'm gonna go back up. I need to get more oxygen, so I'm gonna fill up on oxygen from my ship. And I'm assuming this whole thing is gonna fall apart in one go. I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of hoping it will. I don't know for sure. Thanos' crib. Probably break my brain trying to sum it up properly, so I'll give the honor to somebody else. And Manimal, 1983 Quantum Leap in the 90s, I think. Okay. Never tried it. I was wondering if crashing your ship into the section will do the last 4%. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Quite interesting. We're at 2%. Seriously, game? We go from like, I don't know, I assume somewhere around, I don't know, do you think it'd be at 100% integrity? Probably not on a planet called Brittle Hollow, but when we came down here, it was 35 and immediately went down to 18%. I mean, what kind of garbage is this? Game is trolling indeed. Definitely heard of Quantum Leap, but I have no idea what it is. Yeah, me either. Me either. Although I still don't even know that I've heard of it. Loving this mug. Loving the mug, the Sam? Of course. So Slothy, did you see we hit our goal? So we will in fact be reviving. Well, it's not dead, so you can't revive what's not dead, but we'll be emoing it up on Friday. I did, yes. Quantum Leap was a feel-good time travel show. It was good in its time. It's a feel-good show? That's good to hear. You know, I honestly, like, I don't know how you all feel about this, but I watch a lot of dark shows. I like dark shows. Like, I'm currently waiting for Ozark to release. I'm super excited about Stranger Things 4. The Witcher's coming out soon. That's not exactly a happy-go-lucky show. So I watch a lot of those, but we've been watching Ted Lasso, and I get it. I get it. That's all I'm trying to say is I understand why people watch the that feel-good shows. That show feels so nice. It's kind of like sitting in a nice warm bath. You know what I mean? Very exciting, right? I feel after you finish this game, you'll attain enlightenment. I hope so. Slothy also loves the dark shows. Yes, Ozark, so good. So freaking good. Not sure if I'd call it feel good. Oh, really? What's the November challenge? Excited for Wheel of Time? A November challenge? I don't know. This whole planet is like whittled away except for the part that I'm on right now. Oh, that one might have potential right there. Oh, that one might do it. Nope. It didn't. Do I go get more oxygen? Like, 2% integrity. Oh. Oh. Is it happening? Something's moving. And it's not this chunk. Okay. Great. Come on, you meteor. You son of a gun. Actually, that one has a chance. Wait, maybe? Do any of them have a chance? Is this random? Just watched Squid Game, so definitely ready for a light show. I get that. I've heard that one is pretty mind-blowing. All right, I know there's only 2%, and I've been standing here a while, but I'm considering going back to get more oxygen again. Because who knows if I'll be able to get, how easily I'll be able to get it after this piece does fall in. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Hopefully by the time I get back, we'll either have already fallen in or we'll be pretty dang close to falling in. The good news is there wasn't really anything skill involved to get to this point. It's just a matter of waiting, which means it's easier to replicate. And I suppose I don't have to be on that gravity pad. I just like the idea of it. Oh, it just happened! Uh-oh, this is probably the worst place to be. Did I just teleport without it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, gosh, it happened. It happened, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Stop going downwards, you piece of crap. Go that way. I think it's a good thing I got the oxygen. I don't know if these trees probably don't give oxygen. So here's the projection stone. I think I saw this. Yeah, I did see this one before. Okay. The thing is moving. Let's grab this. Got to scroll. Is there a reader up here? Or do I have to go back down? So I have to go back down. Reader right here. Oh, wait. That's only for the stones. Okay. Where's the scroll reader at? Maybe up higher. Let's see. Did you watch Squid Game and You? I've heard really good things about You as well. I've not seen that. Although I don't know if... No, we'll see. Okay, there were trees up here. Okay. Yeah, and there's something to read right here. Please, you know what would be the worst is if I like got moving really fast and... ooh, can I not drop this? Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. Holy crap. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. Okay, that was big. How do I set this thing down? Oh, there's one right here. Okay, never mind. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pause so I can catch up here. Finished Squid Game, but only on the first episode of season 3 for you. Used to watch the second season? Really? The Sinner season 1, V Dark, V Good. The Sinner, huh? I've not seen... I don't know that I've seen anything about that. Hate the representation, how it romanticizes such a horrible human. I can understand that, although I definitely didn't feel romanced by him. I gotcha. Now you can't even trust the nice ones. Uh-oh. Just finished Squid Game and started season 3 of You last night. It looks like you two are on the same kind of watching schedule here. Finished off the night reading Witcher. There you go. Certainly didn't either, but just, I don't know, seems like some weird nice guy incel neckbeard twisted fanfic, and it's just as toxic. Just toxic as all heck. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from 2 different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive and during this long period of hardship. After the 2 divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. Oop. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Wow. Wow. Okay, we found out. We found out something big here. Is this Brittle Hollow? So the moon is up back at Brittle Hollow now? Wow. All right. The problem is, let's see, did the ship? Okay, the ship did make the trip with me. Okay, so no problem. No problem. And there's Whitehole Station right there. Not a problem. But then again, the ship's here, so it doesn't really matter. Except, holy crap. Am I moving extremely fast right now? And loop reset anyway, so it's all good. Is it behind the white hole? Or did I see a flash through the white hole? I feel weird saying white hole so many times. White hole? White hole? Where the heck is the thing coming from? Where's this? Oh, there it is. Found the supernova, you guys. I found it. It's right there. I found it. Understand kind of similarly. I hate 13 Reasons Why. Yeah, that show is pretty rough. Recommend The Sinner. Okay, nothing romantic about that guy. He's psychotic. Refuse to watch it and give them the views. F that noise. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. Watch it. Wish I never did. Yeah, I saw the first season. I think I'm in a modern setting. Somebody sat in a room and thought, yes, this is a good idea. Yeah, well, and there's 2 seasons, right? To be fair, I saw the first season before I'd ever had my life impacted by suicide. So like I didn't really think about the consequences of that at the time. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's just not a good idea. Not a good idea. How you doing though, Nostalius? What's going on, dude? Dude, we're learning some stuff in this game. We are learning. Let me show you what we've learned. We actually just learned about the Tower of Quantum Knowledge and the 6th location. Nomai built a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its 6th location. Remember this final rule: to explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon was a deeply significant journey for the Nomai. After the two groups of Nomai stranded on Ember Twin and Brutal Hollow were united, it became their united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the Quantum Moon carried them to its 6th and most secret location. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. Which, of course, as we know, the shrine travels. It travels. So that's really interesting, but I don't have the other quantum thingy. So I might need to go to the lake bed cave, which is on one of the twins. Look at you getting it done. Yes. Look at me. Look at me sitting in a chair. So upset with 13 Reasons Why. Yeah, for sure. It was honestly like... Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to even like explain my thoughts on it. The scene, you know, was just so deeply disturbing and like, I don't know. Yeah, not good. Not good. Lots of somebodies, that's true. There were a lot of people involved in that decision. You're not wrong, Steph. I think it's dangerous for teens to watch that, romanticizing it like that. Also, there was no need to be that graphic with it, and they said they want to drive home the brutality. There was just no need. There's no need for a lot of it, though. A lot of it. I don't fully remember how to get back into... that doesn't start sucking up sand right away, does it? I don't fully remember how to get into the cave. I remember it had something to do with... I was able to get in there using my quantum locator thingy dingy. I'm probably not doing this right. Oh, oops. Oops. Oh no, not good. Yeah, I think I used one of these bridges here. Can I bring the ship in? Perfect. Kind of. Let's repair. I just damaged a headlight. That's it. Oh, no, and the landing gear. Okay. Anything else? I don't hear any other sparks flying out there. How you doing though, Nest? What's going on with life, my friend? All right. There's a... Oh, I still have some unknown signals. Interesting. Shirt. Oh, I'm on the Outer Wilds. Okay, that's why. Quantum fluctuations. There's a cave somewhere around here. Cave shard. 198 meters down, but not down that way. Let's not do that. Okay. Wait, it's only 46 now? Really shift that quickly? I guess so. Okay. Cave shard. We're coming. We're coming. Island shard is really out there. Okay, cave shard was in... Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. Let's see. Ship. Where's my lake bed cave marker? 115 meters down. 110 meters down. 130. Okay, so how do I know which one to use? Do I try to take this one? This location? Maybe this one will let me get there further. No, that one's... Okay, that one's taking me further away. All right. Maybe... Do these stairs... These stairs don't go down any further. They only go up. Where do they lead to, though? Well, crap. Not sure how to get down to the lake bed cave. Oh, maybe. Oh, I probably got to go near Chert's little island thing. Ah, okay. I didn't think about that. I forgot that that was a thing. There's like a big crater over here. Yeah, okay. Trying not to fall too far too fast. Am I too late? Oh, I'm too late, aren't I? Am I seriously already too late, though? For real? I didn't feel like I took that long to get here. I think I must be too late. Unless I can, like, teleport down there. I don't know. Anybody with knowledge of the game want to let me know? Is there... Should I waste my time continuing looking here? Or should I try to come back later? I don't want to be a big time waster. Each loop is valuable. Oh, get there, get there, get there. Oh, nice. Nailed it. Also, what is up with this lighting in here? Season 2 was worse, I bet. Not familiar with either of those shows. Either of those sounds like a good thing. Guys, watch the morning show. I'm hooked. I've heard good things about the morning show, but I've not seen it. It's like the unnecessary use of explicit R scenes in film. Yeah. Doing good, thank you. Just relaxing as much as possible. Sounds good, dude. On my list, watching Foundation at the moment. I'm going to watch Letterkenny, I think. Oh, nice. Okay. Steve Carell in season 2. Really good acting. Star Foundation. How you liking it? Pretty good so far. Only halfway through the second episode. Okay. Ever heard of either of those? Foundation looks interesting, though. Interesting seeing Steve Carell in a more dramatic role, but I miss him as Michael Scott, of course. I miss him controller type and my thumbs hurt, I bet. Guess he gets the job done as the show's Matt Lauer. Yeah, I honestly keep forgetting he's in that show to begin with, but... The base game, or you have a... yeah, still not into the DLC yet. Too late? Okay, all right. I don't mind. I would like to get that part done before I sign off for the day, so I want to try to see if I can get there, but... I think you're too late. All right. Yeah. Working my way through American Horror Story. What season are you on, Slothy? I'm kind of... I started rewatching the first season because I really enjoyed that first season, at least relative to the rest. I'm thinking about just continuing watching it. I just finished the first season like late last week. I had seen it forever ago, back in... Well, not forever ago, but like back in... It wasn't new even at the time. 2014, I want to say. 2014, I think, is when I saw season 1, so I hadn't watched it since. All right, Lake Bed Cave, we're coming your way. We're gonna get there as soon as possible. I won't dance around this time. Hopefully I don't go into the sun, though. That's looking like a distinct possibility. Letterkenny is a comedy about a rural town in Canada. It's pretty funny. I've heard that it's pretty funny. Oh, I'm going to the wrong one. I need to go to Ember Twin, not Ash Twin. That's fine. Should be okay. I just have to go to Chert's location instead of whatever the heck I did before. Autopilot complete, undershot target. Okay. Probably because the like, was worried for me. All right, where are you, Chert? We gotta look for the smoke. Could also use my, there you are. I'm gonna try to get the ship as close as I possibly can without breaking it. We'll see how that goes. It's probably not a great idea to put it down here to begin with, is it? We're doing it. We're doing it. I already said I was doing it. I'm a man of my word, so we're going to park it right here. That's a great spot. Very precarious. Very cool. Check it out. Yes. A great place to put it. All right, Lake Bed Cave. Here we come. Glad I had a marker for this, because otherwise I'm not really sure that I would have been able to find it. Oop, wrong turn. This is kind of panicky. It is hard to see what you're doing in here. I see sand already starting to fill it up. Trying to move swiftly. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So maybe only the entrance is blocked to start? Hopefully I'm doing this right. I have no idea where the heck I'm going. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising right here. Oh, please don't let me land on a plant. Or is this an alternate way in? I might have messed things up. Wait, okay. Did I mess something up? Wait a minute. Is this being all quantum-y on me right now? It is, isn't it? What the frick? This is being all quantum-y. Oh my gosh, you guys. So are those quantum-y too? Yes. Oh, what's going on, Ken? How you doing, dude? Dude, this game is blowing my mind right now. I can't even right now. Oh, let me put this back out of there. Maybe I can just turn off my flashlight. Yeah, okay, that's a lot quicker. Okay, we got some things. A tree. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Could I have ridden the shard in here? It is the cave shard after all. Wow. Okay, hang on. I gotta pause for a second. My goodness. Lot to unpack here. I don't know what it's called. It's the one in Cape Cod, so I think the most recent. Okay, okay. Do you know what number it is? What's going on, Phil? How you doing today? I missed 2 seasons, I think. I didn't watch the summer one, 1980. Oh, okay, okay. The one before that, I think I had cable TV for 3 years. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I made it up to season 5, the one with the freak show, the carnival traveling carnival. Was those Dinkleberries? No. How you doing though, man? How's life been treating you? Did you end up making it up to homecoming? Is AHS still the same core cast? I think mostly, it seems like, but quantum cacti just kind of blew my mind there for a second. If you come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the wandering rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Okay, so maybe is this not actually the, Oh, there's lights in here too? Okay. So maybe I do need to get on this rock. Watch Trev get inducted. Nice, dude. Nice. What was that like? Okay, so I think I missed something then, right? Is this the rock, or is this the cave where he got stuck? Also, alarming, this new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. Okay. Yeah, so he can travel on the rock. Discovered a new quantum rule. Okay. So, I wonder if I probably didn't discover everything I need about the lake bed cave, did I? Last time I watched was Hotel with Gaga, unless Circus was after that. It was after that, yeah. Hotel was season 3. Wait, no. Hotel was last. Hotel was after the freak show. Okay, so this is the one I just came up in. Yeah, that's the... Okay, I remember being in this one. I traveled to that one, just straight up. How many locations are there? Are there more than that? More than those? Okay, so this is the death trap cave. Oh, this one's the one... Actually, this might have been the one I found the shard in to begin with. So there are 4 locations. 4 total locations. And the lights on up here. Yeah, I might have messed something up though. So then I didn't actually fully... Maybe I didn't fully explore the lake bed cave then. Oh, okay. I can't even get back up there. Oh, maybe I can actually. Yeah, it feels like I should be able to, but I didn't, so. Okay. Wouldn't mind being able to get back to my ship now, though. All right, we're going to try to go to, yeah, this one. This is the one I was going to try to give it a shot out on here, but I don't know. Not sure what I'm supposed to discover here at the lake bed cave. I think these are just going to take me to more of those bridges. Yeah. Okay. And my ship, I don't know what's going to happen with my ship because my ship was in an area that should have been getting buried. Here's the quantum moon again. Let's see if I can make it over to my ship. Why not? Got that landing, though. Nice, soft, pillowy landing. Heading towards Chert right now. Would my ship get buried, or would it just continue to raise in the sand? I feel like it would raise in the sand. And yeah, looks like it probably is. Okay. Let's read the ship log, though. I don't know if that's going to give me anything new or not. Lake bed cave. Okay, it is fully explored now. Nomai named Coleus was standing on the wandering rock when another Nomai's lantern died. When they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Okay. So yeah, that is fully explored now. So there's another... Maybe I don't need anything else then. Maybe I actually could do this. The Sunless City has more to explore. Ash Twin Towers also more to explore. I do want to go to the Sun Station. I just haven't figured out how to get into the Ash Twin Towers yet. And for some reason I can't... Oh, you can't mark that because there's multiple of them. Okay. I kind of want to give that one a shot, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Last time I was there, it was... Did I hear Batcave? Wait, Batcave? I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, that's the sun tower right there. Oh my gosh. Go into landing mode, you piece. No, no, no. Gotta get over here though, out of the vortex's range. I'm gonna refresh my memory here on the sun tower. I'm pretty sure the sun tower is blocking me from going, from taking the portal. To the Batmobile. So how's that sun looking? Kind of blocked from it right now. Yeah, so there are all these cacti here. I want to be able to get up into that. Because this is how you get teleported right there. I'm just not sure. I thought it'd be cool if the scout could like do that eye puzzle there, but I don't know how to make it work. Wait a minute. Oh, it just got teleported. It's on Sun Station right now. I mean, the alternative is to try to land on the Sun Station. I just don't know if I'm going to be good enough to do it. It looks extremely difficult. It looks possible, but extremely difficult. Time has passed and I checked in with the UPI. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. You know, I don't find that funny. Yeah, we already read that. Okay. Is there another way up there, though? I'm trying to think, too. What would this look... How would this look different if there were a bunch of sand around? And I don't see a good way for me to get in there. Oh, well... Actually, wait. Has that way always been available? Maybe with some sand, that wouldn't be a bad way. So maybe I'm just too late? Could very well be. Could very well be. Hang on a second. I have a... Hey, oh, what's going on, Kale Zone? How have you been? Sorry, I had to check real quick. Emergency Scout recall activated? What does that mean? Sorry, I had to check. I had a work message I needed to check on. How have you been, though, Kale Zone? How's life treating you? Let's see. Yeah, I might reset this loop. Might redo it. Let's do it. I'll try to come right back and see if I can find the tower. I don't know if that tower is not going to be marked, though. It's hard to see which tower it is. Goodness. Hang on a second. I'm getting messages real quick. Sorry, I had to respond to that. Been pretty good. That's good. Glad to hear it. Anything new in life? Playing any good games currently? I'm trying my best to get there very quickly. Anxiously awaiting the coloring in of my Bioshock tattoo. Very nice. How much longer do you have to wait? Is it pretty soon? Work messages? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. We've all been there though, right, Spooky? We've all been there. It's all good though. It's hang on. The Ash Twin, there we go. Come on now. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna try my best. I'm just gonna try to land on Sun Station on my own. We'll try to do it the old-fashioned way. And we'll probably fail really hard, but I'll try. I'll still try. I've never been to Ash Twin this early on, so hopefully we can get some answers here. Undershot target, because of course. All right, I need to go a little bit closer to the hole. Yeah, somewhere like right in here. Oh, what's that? Just leave the ship here. What is this? Okay, it's probably not one of those. Or it's not that one. But what's on the other pole? The 30th of this month. Okay, so it's getting close. Getting pretty dang close. And it probably still feels like an eternity when you're anxiously awaiting something. Up in a bunch too, are you? Are you, Charles? It's all good. All good. So this one's also... pushing out there. Okay, so that actually should help me. So the sun station is probably going to be somewhere in this general direction. I get there before too much sand is missing. Oh, God. Oh, I overshot it. Oh, this is bad. I'll say my only shot was to try to shoot through the sand there. Okay, but we're kind of on the right path, I believe. I think the tower is totally buried right now. So I'm going to try to follow the sand tornado thing. But I'm going to try to not get too much speed this time. Yeah, here we... Oh my gosh, did we seriously get that lucky right here? This is it. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? Landed right on top of it on the whole planet? Now I just have to hope that I can find the entrance quick enough. And again, I don't know that this will work for sure, but that seems like a pretty nice bit of luck right there. That's some skill right there, is it? Now I just got to hope that I can get there quickly enough. I don't know if it'll work or not. Inside is still fairly full of sand. I'm kind of wasting my fuel as well. I don't remember which side the platform was on. It's a day. Applying to Tim Hortons? Okay, there you go, Steph. Best of luck to you. Get those coffee and donuts. Better come with an employee discount, though, right? That's got to be the best part of working there. Which side is this platform going to be on? Yeah, it's still full. Looks like it might be on this side. Yeah, that's where that's at. Okay. Oop, crap. Okay, it might be on the exact opposite side of that. Crap. Running out of time. And I still might not, like I said, this plan still might not even work. Okay. Yeah, that's the bridge. It was a little lower than the bridge. I do remember that. I don't remember which side, though. And that door still does not open, unfortunately. Okay, here it is. This is the side we want. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm hoping it will. Some skill, right? Look at this guy and his streamer luck. Free coffee for friends, of course. Ah, yeah, see, I can actually... Oh my gosh, it works! It's working! Oh. The thing, it's thinging! The thing is thinging! Griffin on our way over, so going to throw into some lurk and have an amazing rest of the day. You as well, DJ. Thanks for hanging out, my dude. Holy crap, you guys. We freaking did it. Let's go. Oh, let's go. All right, so now all I got to do is just stand here, right? Let's see if I can... Can't read that. I can open this door, though. Do I want to? Is that a good thing? Three minutes of oxygen remaining. Okay, now I'm going to close this door. Crap. Crap. About to be pointing towards Sun Station. Oh, here we go. Let's freaking go. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Do it. Let's go. Yes. Awesome. We're here. Hard to believe, but we're finally here. 6 minutes, 40 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. I'm confused now. Noun is verbing. You're really pushing the gilding thing today, aren't you, Steph? Going for that Lutz influencer badge, aren't we? Making fetch happen, of course. Fetch is already happening, but, you know. Warning opens emergency door. Is there any other door? I don't think there is. This is just probably going to be instant death, isn't it? Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Am I dying? Oh, I think I messed up. Oh wait, no I didn't. Wait, yeah I did. Oh my gosh, this is the hardest flying I've ever had to do. Oh my gosh, we just barely made it. Oh. Oh my gosh. This game. Mission, science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. Oh my gosh. Elite flying. Oh my goodness. Nostalgia's. I gotta pause because I feel like I'm getting close to the end of this cycle. Cheers, my dude. Fetch is not gonna happen. Yes, it is. It's gonna happen. Oh no, get in the hole. Am I dying? Can we give cheers up, everybody, Nostalgia's, not only for the 100 gold coins, but also for the gift of this magical game. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission, determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Oh, burn! Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. Okay. Oh my gosh. Where does that go? Wait, do I need to go this way? There's so much to explore and there's so little time. Look at this magnificent station here. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Except I'm going to try... Actually, I can't really use too much fuel. Is there maybe a scroll up here I need or something? I don't see anything up here. Okay. Oh, the statue. There's no frequency coming from it. There's a statue. The Know My Statue's up here, though. I don't see anything from it. All right, here we go. We're going to try to descend a little further into this side of the station. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, so that's the... Okay, that's the sun station thing. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Have I seen this? I feel like I have. Read about it, though. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow. Oh, crap. But it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes. They were barely visible even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never use this to cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching this star system that we'd like to investigate. I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as we can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Wow. I'm near the end, right? Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding star, 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 13 minutes, 51 seconds. Wow, okay. 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Stars reach end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate sun station. Okay. I'm out of time. Is there anything else left to explore? I can use this projection stone. Is this something? Thought my neighbor had builders in, but Lola's snoring. Nice. Oh, yeah, this is the thing. I remember this from early on in my playthrough. I don't know what this is. This is the Ash Twin thingy. I don't know what it is. I can't use a flashlight or anything. What does it mean? What does it mean? think that's it, though. Wow. Amazing. We finally made it to, Sun Station, though. I'm gonna go check out the Nomai statue again, too, just because I don't have that much time anyway. Wow, just jumping? That's how you know how fast this thing is moving. Just jumping. All I did was one jump. There's nothing I can do, though. I have no fuel, so it's not like I can even get back to my ship. Wow. Let's watch the supernova from here. What do you guys say? Did the pug have bones today? Hopefully. Let's watch the supernova from here, my friends. Wow. What a way to go. Yeah, look at it. You can see the surface start bubbling. Sun is going to expand and kill you before the supernova. It might. It did say there was only 2 minutes versus 13 minutes, but I feel like it's, well, maybe not. You can see the surface. The surface is starting to change and it's turning red. That's how I like, yeah, there it is. It just expanded like that, just without even actually expanding and absorbing it. Guess just the heat got to be too much. Rip. That was cool, though. That sun station was really, really cool. Oh, gosh. That was really cool. That's why the emergency probe recall happened. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I also want to know what that is flying over there. Okay, my friends. Did I do everything I said I wanted to do today? Tower of Quantum Knowledge we explored. Let's see. Did I look? Hang on. Let's do one quick check before I sign off today. Unfortunately, I got to get to work. I don't have a meeting, but my boss is asking me some questions about some stuff, so I'm going to try to go and support him and what he's trying to figure out. But real quickly, I want to see if I got any extra logs here. Yep, Sun Station indeed. Sun Station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the Sun Station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded the Sun Station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the Sun Station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. It said that was like 200,000 years ago or something like that. We got the Ash Twin Towers need more exploring. Of course, I can always go onto the Quantum Moon and see if I can find out the 6th location by getting that to the North Pole of the moon. That would be pretty cool to do. That is actually the only other thing I've got. Or wait, no. Does Sunless City? Didn't Sunless City have more to explore as well? No, it's okay. It got cleared out too. So I must have learned something. I must have learned something somewhere else. Yeah. So I wonder if these just the things to explore, just the fact that you can teleport to certain places. I wonder if that's all it is. The sun was the only one that I didn't like, the only planet I hadn't visited. Or maybe is there one for Dark Bramble? There could be one for Dark Bramble. Maybe I need to check that out. I'll make a note of it. So the 2 things I'm putting down on my list, my friends. Let's head to the tavern while we do this. The 2 things I'm putting on my list, my friends. We have warp towers on Ash Twin. Ash Twin. And then quantum. I'm actually out of room on this piece of paper, so maybe we'll just go over here. We'll just do it over here. Okay, so warp towers on Ash Twin. And then we've got Quantum Moon. Quantum? That's not right. That's not how you spell quantum. Quantum moon. Shrine on north side. Shrine on North Pole. Okay, I made the notes for myself, so those will be for tomorrow. That'll be the goal. We'll try to check out the rest of the warp towers, or at least maybe see if there's one that seems more interesting than the rest. Maybe one stands out. And then we've got the quantum moon. We got to see if we can teleport to the 6th location that way. The other thing that I'm not sure. The weirdest thing about it is, so there's an Ash Twin projection stone that you're like in this middle of nowhere place with that like symbol thing that I've been seeing, that I see every time I warp back in time. I have no idea how to get there. I don't. Maybe there's something else in the computer I can read and figure that out. So maybe I'll make a note of that as well. So the Ash Twin, or whatever it's called, Ash something Twin. Ash Twin projection stone. Location. I figure out that too. Hey, what's going on, Slashy? Indeed, I am finishing up. I am indeed. Had a really good amount of progress today, though. It was a lot of fun. This game is just seriously blowing my mind. Blowing my dang mind. But having a blast with it. How was school? Hopefully it was good. Too bad I missed the stream. It's okay. It's okay. Hopefully school was okay, though. Let's see. We're going to go find somebody to raid. Who should we raid today? Who should we raid today? Love that. School is all right. That's good. That's good to hear. Anybody have any raid suggestions? If anybody wants, anybody has any ideas. Otherwise, I can always send you over to my good buddy Mike. But it doesn't have to be Mike. We say hello to Mike a lot. I don't mind saying hello to somebody new if you got anybody in mind. But if not, no big deal. Ooh, Mike does have a nice beard right now. We could go enjoy Mike's beard. And he is playing solos, which is always a little bit more ideal. Mike Breezy has angry friends. Yeah. Mike Breezy is not playing with angry friends today. Let's go say hi to Mike. Slashy says Flaming Gamer is playing Song of Horror. Song of Horror. I feel like that's a game that Pierre has played, or Chaotic. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta watch an ad. Oh, they're Canadian. Okay. Okay. We love our Canadian friends. You recite your ABCs without mistakes. Not when I'm so tired, right? Yeah, I feel like this is a game. Maybe not. Maybe this is. I thought it was a game that Chaotic has played before, but I could be wrong. It sounds familiar. Why don't we say hello to Flaming Gamer? Such a weird thing to say. Because I mean, for a long time that was an insult, right? You know. But let's go say hello. Why not? Somebody new, and this one was Slothy says to say hello. We took it back, right? Right? Yeah, it is weird. It's just it's one of those things I haven't gotten used to saying, right? Like it's I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for the show, Luz. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. You as well, Nostalgia. Seriously, dude. Glad to have you stop in, and also seriously appreciate you gifting this game. I would have never known all this mystery and wonder if I hadn't gifted it to me. So appreciate it. Celeste suggested Autumn to you the first time too. Oh, really? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Were you already following Autumn before, Slashy? Is that how we got introduced? I was trying to remember our connection too. I think it was through Autumn. After the sun exploded, sure, why not? Makes sense, right? That's funny. Came here from you rating Autumn. Awesome, okay. That's what I thought. Glad you're enjoying it. Oh, dude, having an absolute blast. Seriously, having an absolute blast. Can't wait till Friday. Bye. Oh, Friday's going to be good. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, let's go throw Flaming a raid. Say hello. Make their day. And share some love. All right, my friends? I get nosy. I go back and see why people raid me / my friends sometimes. Oh, I gotcha. I've done that before. I'm always curious, like, how people found me, you know? So... But yeah, let's go drop this raid, say hello, make this person's day, share the love. All right, my friends, tomorrow, back with more Outer Wilds. We'll be doing those couple things that I mentioned on my list. Outer Wilds for a couple more days before we got the guild event on Friday. Seriously looking forward to it. This game has been amazing, and you all are making it even more so. So thanks for hanging out with me today. See you later, Phil. See you, Spooky. See you, Slothy and Slashy and everybody else. Charles, Steph, Octi. I'll catch you all real soon, everybody. Have an awesome day, and let's go say hello to someone new. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye!